I'm really fascinated with opportunities for procedural storytelling, which is kind of a holy grail that no one's ever really gotten yet. I want to take a stab at it. I think a lot of us do. But I think in either environment, the story really needs to enable the player to make some kind of meaningful choices, or it's not interactive at that point, right? I'm not saying it's not a game. I'm not starting that conversation. But what I'm saying is that for a story to resonate me, I have to be able to put myself in it, or resonate with me, I have to be able to put myself in it, right? And in a game where I actually am interacting at all with the game, it becomes imperative for me to be able to project myself in it in some way, right? So even if I'm playing a male character or a kid, I can still empathize with that character if you give me the opportunity to, right? But I think it touches on something that modern games for a while really lost track of. There was this period of time where if you were making a game, it was a serious argument to try to get any emotional content in it at all. Because if it came down to a choice between I want a system that's going to let the characters have dynamic conversations with each other, or I want 6 more levels, it would always be out 6 more levels, right? It would never be realistic voice system, right? It'd never be a way for the player to actually express emotion, which you don't see very often. And I think that's where I'm really most interested in moving narrative forward, right? And the example I always give is when I'm playing Fallout 3, if you watch how I play the game, whether I'm on a controller or a keyboard, I will face down every enemy except scorpions. And when it's giant scorpions, I am backpedaling. And you can tell, right? It's an instinctive reaction. If you were watching what I did in the game, if you were paying attention to that, you would know I'm scared of scorpions. And if you're making a horror game, you can totally use that. You can absolutely be watching for that behavior and use it to tune the game to that person's own particular fears, right? And yet we don't listen. We consider the controller to be a one-way input, right? They're telling me where they're going. They're telling me when they're swinging their sword. No, they're also telling you how they feel. We just aren't listening for it.